kind of started to get into it a little bit last night, but what has the last couple of weeks been like for you? What has the rehab been like, and not only physically but mentally?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I love talking to you guys because it means I did something good. But no, the last couple of weeks have been, just kind of a struggle a little bit, honestly. This week leading up, it's kind of my grip strength is down a little bit. I talked to Coach early though, because I was talking to him about my swing a little bit, and I was kind of overcompensating with my bottom hand. Trying to focus on like squeezing the bat harder so it wouldn't come off, just because that grip strength was down a little bit. But he's just like, that's going to change your swing, so you just got to relax and just let it do its thing. And ever since he told me that, and I started doing that, results have shown.
You guys keep coming back from big deficits. What would it take to get y'all out of it?
Honestly, I don't know. We came back from a 9-run deficit the other weekend, and so that just speaks to high volumes of this team. Like the group of guys we have, just the never out of the fight. That attitude of being resilient.
That said, what do you guys at players and hitters think about when Cortez comes in? It gives you a good 5-strong in.
Yeah, for sure. Especially being a freshman, that's pretty impressive. Step up in that spot and just fill the strike zone. And he knows that we have his back behind him. So that's all we can really ask for is him to come in and pound the zone. And that's just kind of what the pitching staff talked about yesterday. It was like their starter. That's what he did after he gave up a couple runs in the first and second. After that, he just pounded the strike zone. And that's really all you can ask for. You can live with the home runs that happen. It's just the walks that lead up, and you start spending a lot of time on defense, and then you get a little drowsy on offense. So it's a slow-moving game, but just a great job on his part today.
I know you talk about squeezing the bat too tight. That kind of spawns from a mental hurdle, I think. Overcompensating. When was it that you felt like, or what did you achieve that kind of made it feel like that mental hurdle went away a little bit?
Yeah, it was actually, I believe, Thursday's practice. We were just hitting BP on the field. And I was talking about that. I was like struggling in BP a little bit, not hitting how I wanted to, and just talked to him. I was like, hey, this is what I'm feeling, and he like kind of offered that up for me, and took it and ran with it, and it's paid off so far.
And how have you liked hitting at the top of your game?
That's something Coach Loss talked to me about, like when I was first coming back, and it was just an idea at first, and then it actually happened. But as long as it's going good for him, I'm going good, then I'm perfectly fine with it. I like, first seeing pitches at the beginning of the game, just gaining information. And I feel like we do a good job as a whole team, relaying information up and down the lineup on, when a guy comes in or the starter. I think so. I like being in that spot.
I take it that you hadn't probably had a whole lot of leadoff in your career.
No, I think, honestly, it was probably one time in high school was when I ever let off the game. And then I guess it was last weekend for the first time, maybe, or 2 weekends ago. But I like seeing the pitches up there, and when I get my pitch, doing damage.
Thanks again. I'm Will.
Gigs.
Did that hit